Back in studio with the guys, as I will once again recuse myself from this conversation. But Bryant, McFadden, I'm interested in your thoughts here on, again, response in week 2 being the operative term for many teams coming off losses. Detroit, I'm not sure you could ask for much more if you're this offense going up against your former OC.
You know what? When we look at playoff caliber teams with championship aspirations and seeing a letdown in week 1, we want to see a bounce back game for week 2. If you claim to be that type of organization that has a sticky Lombardi aspirations, we need to see you bounce back. And that's what we saw of the Detroit Lions. Their offense looked like the offense that was under Ben Johnson. I mean, what they came out and did today was dominate from start to finish. Jared Goff was wheeling and dealing. Amon-Ra St. Brown was in his bag. J-Mo Williams was in his bag. Jameer Gibbs, Sonic and Knuckles surfaced. They did not show up last week. They didn't have the cartridge for the disc, but they showed up today and they were playing from start to finish. And it was personal because, to your point, Ben Johnson was a part of the organization. And we know how competitive and how serious they look at these situations where coaches leave. They wanted to give them a good old-fashioned case of BTA, and they did so from start to finish. And I can tell you this much, when Jared Goff is at home, there at Ford Field, you better book him because he usually balls out inside the confines of their home stadium.
Another example of that, Pat, schematically, what did they do so well today? It felt like there were Lions running through and past zones all day long against this Bears defense.
They did what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
And they got back into their bag. Yeah. I know this season it was all noted that Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn, the coordinators are gone, but they found their niche today. And I don't know if it was because Ben Johnson was in the building today and they wanted to show him, oh, we still can do this thing. Yeah. And they went out there and put 51 points on Chicago Bears defense. That's just embarrassing, first and foremost. When you, as a defense, you go out and give up 51 points. You got guys wide open in the middle of the field late in the game, and just the dagger was 4th and goal with a minute and something left. Ben, this is what you're missing.
Yeah. The starters were still in for Detroit.
And it didn't end poorly. Like, we're talking about a little revenge or whatever. It did not end poorly between Ben Johnson and the Detroit Lions. He could have left Detroit a couple of years before. Right. He did not. So everybody was cool. But you are coming off a game, if you're the Detroit Lions, after the Green Bay Packers whooped you in every phase of the game last week, right? And everybody's already crowning the Packers, and it may actually be warranted after what we saw on Thursday night as well. But you have these questions. Dan Campbell got asked in a press conference about what he was doing with these coordinators. He's like, it's been one game, guys. Hold on. Ben Johnson, yeah, he's really good, but we're pretty good ourselves. And so I don't think it was necessarily revenge. I don't think it was directed at Ben Johnson, but it was directed around Ben Johnson and everything that surrounds him.
Maybe at the greater NFL that we are still here and we are still dangerous as the Lions roll over the Bears, a no-doubter 50-plus points in their Week 2 win.